Day 7 of my juice fast. Thank you, God, for bringing me here to this point. That was elite. I think it's a stew called bouillon. I did check my weight this morning. So could I see myself going longer than 10 days? I mean, good morning, good morning. What's up, Nova Nation? This is your girl, Vana SUPERNOVA. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are having an amazing day. Thank you so much for coming back and joining me today. Today is officially day 7 of my juice fast, and I could not be more excited. God is so good for bringing me this far, and my husband this far. He's doing the fast with me. It's been amazing thus far. Day 7, I'm not gonna lie, has been extremely difficult. I just now started having some hunger pains, so I think I'm gonna have another juice right now. I'm sipping on a green juice that Mag made. It so delicious. And the thing that's so funny, Mag and I were just talking and we were like, why every time we make the green juice, it kind of tastes a little bit different, like a different variation. And it's because some of the fruits and veggies, depending on where they were grown, tend to have different tastes. When you start juicing, you notice that your smell is more sensitive and your sense of taste is more sensitive. So you pick up on those things that maybe before you wouldn't really pick up on. We also today planned on how we're gonna break our fast, and we're gonna have a soup called, well, it's a stew. I think it's a stew called bouillon. And essentially what it is it's a stew with beef. It's a beef stew. Yeah, so it has beef, some plantains, carrots. You could do potatoes. There's like different little hearty veggies and stuff like that in there, but you don't have to load it up with those things. In the Haitian diet, it's considered like as light or as heavy as you want it, depending on how much you drink or how much you load it up, right? So we're gonna make that in 3 days would be our last day. So on the 4th day, we'll have the bouillon. We will also be having salad that day if we want to. That day before, our juices will be a little bit thicker to kind of prepare our bodies for refeeding. I know some people like to eat the veggies and the fruits that they were juicing, you know, the days prior to, but we're reintroducing like pulp because before we were straining. So on the days before, we're gonna allow the pulp to remain in there. And then starting on that day of refeeding and beyond, we're gonna allow ourselves to refeed with soups and salads. That's how we're deciding to break our fast for ourselves. Cannot wait. Today's the first day of really feeling that hunger, and I've been chugging these juices, honey. I've had about an average of 4 per day, and I think my bottles are 20-ounce bottles, but I'll have to double check. It could be like 22, 24, I don't know. I got them from Amazon, so I'm gonna link them down below. There are multiple factors I feel like that have made this juice by far easier than any of the fasts that I've done is having the support of my husband. For sure, 2 is better than 1 in this situation. Having a support system, someone who's going through the trenches with you, it makes it so much easier. Because I'm telling you, if I was by myself, day 7 would have been my last day. And for those of you who are new, I'm going for 10 days. So 10 days is the goal. We just had a juice fast a few months ago, and that juice fast was like 14 full days. It was like 14 and a half up to 15-ish, kind of. Depends on how you view it. If you view the day or if you view the start time, it could be considered 14 or 15. And on that juice fast, I lost, y'all, how much did I lose on that one? I don't even remember. I don't even remember how much I lost on that juice fast. I think it was like 12 pounds or something like that. I don't know. I'll leave the video in the description box below. But that one was way more difficult. And I keep telling myself it's probably because before you were coming cold turkey from a state of not eating right, not exercising, not doing anything, versus now you are a lot more disciplined. You're coming from a place of you've been eating kind of right? Because if you watch the previous videos, you'll know that but weeks prior to the fast, I had started eating like fast food, not even bad stuff from fast food, but the fact that I was eating there, like, you know, a Chick-fil-A salad, like for real. Like if you look up how many calories are just in a Chick-fil-A salad, it's like you could have made that at home for way less calories, way less fat, way less junk. It's crazy how even the salads from fast food are like not really that great for you. And then like I'd have like a steak, which is beef, it's meat, it's protein, it's good for you, from like a restaurant or something like that. But still, once again, it's like eating out. Those things I'll probably still end up doing even after this fast, but being able to cleanse all that out is amazing. But coming from the state of just modifying and having that calorie deficit and high protein diet and being physically active, this state of my body I feel like is taking the juice fast way better than the previous state of my body. And that's something to take into consideration, because I don't usually consider that. I don't ever like consider what am I like before I start my fast, right? And I'm noticing maybe it makes a difference. Before, it wouldn't really matter. Like if I knew a fast was coming, I'd maybe start, you know, preparing myself by like eating a little bit less and preparing my mentality and stuff like that. But I never thought that, hey, if I'm physically active and eating right before the fast is just gonna go by way easier. I just never, I mean, that's common sense. I kind of feel like, I mean, but I never thought that that would be my experience this time around, but it was, I think. We don't know, right? It's just theory. So could I see myself going longer than 10 days? Yes. But will I be doing that? No. Reason being, I feel like for me personally, to keep the weight off easier, I have to lose it in smaller increments. So if I lose a good 10, 12, 15, who knows, right, pounds, then I feel like it'll be easier for me to maintain and try to keep that off while eating right, going to the gym, etc., etc. I could do that with going more days, right? But I feel like discipline is what I need to learn. And the type of discipline I want is eating right and being active, right? When I'm going on a juice fast, I don't tend to work out like crazy or whatever the case is, and I'm not practicing the discipline of feeding my body the proper nutrients. I am going through a type of discipline where it's like having restraint, right? Because I'm just juicing. I want food. So, you know, there's different types, I feel like, of discipline, and the type of discipline that I want to practice for the long run is the eating right and going to the gym. So keeping the fasts a little bit short right now, for now, is better for me. Of course, in the future, there may be longer fasts, whatever the case is, but I'm content with where I'm at right now. I think we may go on another juice fast in a few months just to kick off the year, right? Because remember, we don't wait until January 1st to just be, you know what I'm saying? We start when we start, and you have the opportunity to start now. So we're gonna do something to kick off the year. I don't know if we're gonna do it in like December or if we're gonna do it in January, but it's looking like it might be December, and it's gonna be an even shorter fast. And so just making sure to be disciplined at different times of the year. This is how I used to do it a long time ago. I would do multiple fasts at different times of the year, and that was just incredible for me. I'm so happy that Mag is on board to kind of do the same now. Who knows what it'll be like in the future. So we do have one more fast coming. Don't know if it's December or January, but that's something to look out for. I did check my weight this morning. I started off my entire weight loss journey at 272, and that just so happened to be my highest weight ever, 272.6, I think it is. It should be on the screen now. From that point, I went on a juice fast, lost some weight. I introduced eating high protein, lost some weight, introduced the gym, lost a lot more weight, reintroduced Pilates because I, practiced a few times last year and a few times earlier this year. I lost some weight, and then I went on another juice fast this time around, which is this one, right? So that's been my weight loss journey. So 272.6 was the starting point. I am now at 227 as of this morning. So we are headed to almost 50 pounds of weight loss. I think we're about 45 pounds total, which I can't even believe that. I can't even wrap my mind around that number. It's really hitting me in waves, right? Where it's just like, I've been wanting this for so long, and it's finally it's finally happening for me, right? I feel like after wanting something for so long and it's finally happening for me, I have like this extreme gratitude for it, like that I couldn't even fathom having. I'm just thankful to God. I'm thankful for everyone who supported me during this time, all my friends, all my family who pushed me to do these, things and encouraged me, and God for giving me strength and having grace on me, because how many times have I restarted, right? Like, you think these things and you try and you fail and you try and you fail, and then you have to have the courage, right, to restart and be able to really identify maybe the things that have gone wrong previously and implement new plans. And it's just like, it's a lot to get to this point, right? And I'm thankful just to be at this point. And I'm not even at the finish line, right? I'm just so happy for the version I am right now. This version of Vana is the best version yet. I swear, like the best, like aside from like college Vana who persevered and graduated and all that. That was elite. That was elite. But no, this Vana who is like post-grad, 30-something years old, who decided that this year she was going to reclaim her time, right? Because there's major changes. I quit my job, did all this extreme stuff, lost a ton of weight afterward. I got into the self-care mode again and just like finding myself again and loving on myself again. It's not to say I've never done it before, but post-grad, it's easy when you start making money and stuff like that and having a career and getting married. Now, it's easy to get lost in the rat race. And for those of you who are in the working field, like just in the world of work, if you have a job or if you've graduated or whatever the case is, like high school, college or whatever, they push you out into the world and push you into this mentality of like you're a hamster on a wheel. And it's like this perpetual chase for something. You forget to like eat right, take care of your body, take care of yourself. Sometimes you might forget how important important it is to have some time of solitude, just some time to yourself. You forget to take time to care for your spouse or to take care of your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could get really crazy when you're in the thick of it. And I'm just so thankful and grateful that even through that, God has allowed me to persevere, make time for myself, choose myself this year, to choose. Like, it's a choice, bro. And for those who know the things, honey, that I had to persevere through the past few years, you know I don't take this lightly, because I was in a period of time where I feel like wasn't surrounded by the best people who had like my best interests at heart. I would care for them, but the feeling wouldn't be mutual, right? And what happens when you have spoiled fruit in a bag of just good fruit? You know, that one spoiled fruit ruins the batch. And so it's just like being able to have discernment, even in my circle, like things have just transformed. And it's not even through me. It's not even like choices that I personally made, like, oh, I'm cutting everybody off, I'm going on an extreme diet, I'm doing this, I'm quitting my job. No, it wasn't even anything that was through me, because anybody who knows me knows I'm the last person to cut anybody off, like anybody off. I'm not that girl. I'm a girl's girl. I love everybody. I don't even care. For people who are empaths, you have to really pray for God to remove anything from your life that doesn't serve him, period. So that means the job. That means the friends, the family. That means the environment. So where you live in, like it goes with everything. A lot of transformation, a lot of realization in the past 7 days. I'm on day 7, so much mental clarity, because now I'm starting to go back and understand these type of things, right? Like, I'm understanding why this is the best version of Vana, even though I'm not at my goals, right? Like, I'm not even where I want to be. And I'm so excited and happy of where I am. That is a blessing. That is so huge. Y'all, God is so good. I can't even take it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited and so grateful and so thankful. And this is the hardest day yet. Imagine what day 8, day 9, and day 10 are gonna be, where it's just like you are on your worst days. It's so difficult, and yet it just feels like, thank you, God. In your worst time, I really feel like I'm thanking God even harder than I was the previous days, because it's just like, thank you, God, that I even get to experience this. Thank you, God, for even allowing my husband to join me in this. Thank you, God, for seeing me through the previous 7 days. Thank you, God, for bringing me here to this point where I could be on camera on YouTube, thanking you to the world publicly. You know what I mean? Like, just thank you, God. It's, y'all, for those who don't know, your girl is in a very thankful state. I'm thankful for today. I'm thankful for day 7, and it's the hardest day yet. This is your girl, Vana SUPERNOVA. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video and love videos just like this one, please give this one a huge thumbs up so I know to make more just like it. And if you enjoyed it here, consider subscribing so you won't miss a thing. I will see you in the next video. Bye.